Right now at noon, a search continues for the pilot of a Madison-based fighter jet that crashed in Upper Michigan. And numerous inmates at the Rock County Jail have tested positive for COVID-19. We'll have the latest on those cases.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for joining us. Emergency crews are continuing to search for the pilot of a Madison-based F-16 jet that crashed last night in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. The F-16 fighter Falcon went down around 8 o'clock in Delta County, Michigan. The jet's assigned to the Wisconsin Air National Guard's 115th Fighter Wing Unit based at the Truax Field Air National Guard Base. The pilot's status and condition is unknown. The 115th Fighter Wing, along with local first responders, the U.S. Coast Guard, and other government agencies searched overnight on the ground, in the air, and in the water for the missing pilot. The cause of the crash is also under investigation. Governor Tony Evers responding to the crash by saying, quote, "As search and rescue operations continue, Kathy and I are hoping and praying for the pilot's safe return. Our hearts go out to the pilot's family as well as members of the 115th Fighter Wing as they continue working to bring the pilot home." Investigators are continuing in Cambria after the body of a Dillian Milling employee was recovered from a grain silo. Officials spent hours searching for the 52-year-old Waupun man who was reported missing yesterday morning. The Columbia County Sheriff's Office and Occupational Safety and Health Administration are continuing to investigate the incident. Well, sunny and warmer for your Wednesday. Josh Spreiter is here with a look at your first Warren forecast. Hi, Josh.
Hey Mark, good afternoon. A beautiful day to get outside. Today is the day to enjoy it because some changes are coming. Let's take a live look from the Edgewater Skycam this noon. Not a cloud in the sky, just blue skies all across the Madison area right now. Already warming us up nicely today. As we take a look at weather track right now, you can see no clouds across southern Wisconsin, which is going to mean a big boost in our temperatures for your Wednesday. Looking at the current temperatures right now, you can see we're already at 48 degrees in Madison, well above where we were yesterday for an afternoon high. Already reached 50 in Mineral Point, a little cooler down to the south, 46 degrees in Janesville. Over the next 12 hours, we'll be keeping in the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. Like we just mentioned, 48 degrees already, so I expect we do reach 50 degrees here in the Madison Metro today. But some changes are on the way as we get towards the weekend mark. We're going to have details on a possible winter storm moving into southern Wisconsin coming up here in about 15 minutes.
All right, we'll check back. Thank you, Josh. 2 people are in the hospital after a crash just south of Broadhead. Rock County officials say it happened this morning around 6 at Highway 81 and County Road T. Investigators say a Chevy car driven by a 33-year-old man from Illinois was traveling north when it failed to stop at a stop sign. That's when it collided with another car driven by a 63-year-old man. The Illinois man was able to exit his car before it caught fire. The other driver had to be extricated. Both drivers were taken to the hospital. The crash remains under investigation. 3 inmates tested positive at the Rock County Jail yesterday, and only one of whom remains in custody. Rock County Sheriff's officials are currently waiting on test results for 74 inmates based on contact tracing efforts. Sheriff Troy Knutson says the testing was initiated by 2 inmates reporting mild symptoms to staff. Officials told us that only 3 COVID-19 tests have been conducted on inmates at the jail over the course of the year prior to yesterday's testing, but that does not include inmates sent out for testing prior to being admitted to the jail. Right now, Wisconsin has had 419,266 positive COVID cases. Currently, over 57,000 of those are active. DHS data shows that the state is also approaching 4,000 deaths. Right now, there have been 3,914 deaths from the virus. A stark warning from the White House Coronavirus Task Force that says the pandemic is now spreading faster and farther than ever, and that more must be done to stop it. 15 million people have now gotten COVID-19 in the U.S. in just over 9 months. We're now averaging more than 200,000 cases a day for the first time. U.S. officials hope to have COVID-19 vaccines administered within 4 days of emergency use authorization. That's according to the Chief Operating Officer of Operation Warp Speed. Currently, there are vaccine candidates from both Pfizer and Moderna that are waiting for EUAs. Also, the FDA has confirmed Pfizer's safety and efficacy ahead of Thursday's approval meeting. Officials plan to distribute vaccines in the coming days to priority populations like healthcare workers and the elderly. The UK is warning people with a significant history of allergic reactions to not get the Pfizer vaccine. 2 health workers who received COVID-19 vaccines during the first day of the rollout in the UK yesterday suffered allergic reactions. According to the National Health Service in England, both staff members reportedly had a significant history of allergic reactions and carried adrenaline auto-injectors. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention typically advises telling a provider if you have any severe life-threatening allergies before taking any vaccine. While lawmakers and the White House grapple over a new COVID relief bill, President-elect Joe Biden is adding a key member to his cabinet. Skylar Henry has the latest from the White House.
President-elect Joe Biden is expected to introduce retired Army General Lloyd Austin as his pick for Defense Secretary later today.
He's a groundbreaking, trailblazing, 4-star general.
Austin has been out of military service less than 7 years. That's how long uniformed commanders are required to wait before they take top civilian jobs at the Pentagon. Austin will need Congress to pass a waiver exempting him. Mr. Biden is also working to confront the pandemic when he takes office. He wants 100 million vaccines given to Americans in his first 100 days. That's the same number promised by the Trump administration.
We're collaborating very closely with the Biden transition team in terms of making sure that planning is in effect. We're hoping within days we'll start vaccinating Americans, our most vulnerable people.
President Trump and his campaign remain focused on overturning the election results, but have lost the first case to reach the Supreme Court. In one short sentence, the court denied a Republican challenge to the vote in Pennsylvania.
We won in those swing states, and there was terrible things that went on.
On Capitol Hill, lawmakers are still trying to find common ground on a new COVID relief bill.
What I recommend is we set aside liability and set aside state and local and pass those things that we can agree on.
Senator McConnell has put the jobs of firefighters, ambulance workers, sanitation officers, police officers in jeopardy.
Democrats say any bill needs to include money for state and local governments. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
And CBS News has learned President-elect Biden plans to nominate Ohio Congresswoman Marcia Fudge to run the Department of Housing and Urban Development, and Tom Vilsack as Agriculture Secretary, the same job he held during the Obama administration. Well, the Badger men's basketball team was supposed to take on the Louisville Cardinals tonight in the Big Ten ACC Challenge, but they'll face another opponent instead. 13th-ranked Wisconsin will look to bounce back from their loss against Marquette as they take on Rhode Island this afternoon at 3:30 at the Kohl Center. You can watch the game on the Big Ten Network. And after his 3-touchdown performance last weekend against Philadelphia, Aaron Rodgers has been named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Along with 3 scores, Rodgers completed nearly 74% of his passes for 295 yards. Rodgers also threw his 400th touchdown pass of his career to Davante Adams. This season, he has thrown for 36 touchdowns with just 4 interceptions. The Packers will face the Lions this Sunday in Detroit. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Tomorrow night marks the beginning of Hanukkah, so join us as we get ready with a recipe that's perfect for celebrating.
With Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, you can earn a degree in today's hottest fields online. For a limited time, we'll waive your enrollment fee. See what your career can turn into. I'm possible at Herzing. Call or click today.
It's no secret, Robertson is Wisconsin's aesthetic leader. But with results this natural, patients can keep it a secret if they want. Our secret to reducing stubborn body fat? Cool Sculpting. Book a free consultation to learn how Cool Sculpting is different at Robertson.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of PowerSwabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to PowerSwabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. PowerSwabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
So this holiday season, if you have yellowing between your teeth or coffee stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes or an hour, and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution. Just snap, swab, and smile.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. Power Swabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean, and people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This holiday season, order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. Get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
To the thousands of Herzing University nursing and healthcare alumni, for your tireless commitment, and to all of your brave colleagues across America, we say thank you.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Tomorrow night is the beginning of Hanukkah. Like most Jewish holidays, we can never figure out exactly when it's going to fall. One year it's around Thanksgiving, and the next, it falls the same time as Christmas. The dates may vary, but one thing that doesn't is that no Hanukkah celebration, or really any holiday get-together, is complete without potato pancakes. But this year, we're making ours with sweet potatoes rather than traditional white ones. We start by shredding 2 to 3 sweet potatoes that we've peeled. If you're making a double batch of these, now's the time to pull out your food processor. To this, we add an onion that we've chopped, along with an egg, flour, baking powder, and a bit of salt and pepper. After it's mixed, we form these into pancakes and pan fry them just long enough so they crisp up. Once they're done, we drain them on a cooling rack or on a platter lined with paper towels. And don't think these are just for Hanukkah. They're also great with your holiday ham or roast beef. Maybe serve them up with some applesauce for Dunkin', and you're good to go. To get the recipe for our sweet potato pancakes, all you need to do is visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a holiday special way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a sunny and warmer December day. Josh Spreiter has more ahead in your first warm forecast.
A reservation for 2 pair of glasses and an eye exam.
Oh, you can just walk in.
I see, my reputation precedes me.
Actually, we do this for everyone.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. Boop, gone.
Unbeatable prices without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
Hi, I'm Brian from McGann Furniture in Baraboo. At McGann's, our #1 priority is treating our customers right. We want your shopping experience to be fun and informative, so you have all the information you need to make smart choices. We're shoppers too, and we believe in treating our guests like family. We always have and always will. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo. You'll be so glad you did.
Update your bathroom today with help from Menards. Max has more than 1,000 bathtubs, shower kits, and shower doors to add luxury to your life. Get this U-Tile Origin shower kit for just $2,098.96. Finish your bathroom with Delta. Delta faucets offer functionality and quality you can trust. This Lakewood bathroom faucet comes in a stylish brushed nickel finish. Right now, only $99.99. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
You were always the responsible one, so much like me, always taking care of everyone else. But this wasn't your responsibility. I already took care of the arrangements. The Ryans made it so easy. I didn't want you to worry about a thing. It's my last gift to you, my lovely daughter.
Stanton Optical is always here for you with our safe telehealth technology. You can just walk in for an eye exam whenever you need one. And your eye exam is free when you buy 2 pair of glasses for as low as $59.95. Find your nearest store at StantonOptical.com or call 1-800-STANTON.
Thursday morning, with more people working and shopping from home, local police say porch pirates are an even bigger concern this year. We'll tell you what Madison police are seeing so far and what they recommend. See you tomorrow at 4:30.
Get more local news now with Channel 3000 Plus, our free digital streaming service that brings you area news and info 24/7 from the News 3 Now team. Channel 3000 Plus. Download it today and watch from your streaming media player or mobile device. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Well, a tighter deadline to ship your holiday gifts and childhood-inspired cuisine to satisfy those comfort food cravings. Diane King Hall has more in today's Money Watch report.
Despite warnings from the CDC, more than a fifth of Americans were not at home on Thanksgiving. That's according to mobile phone location data from SafeGraph. Several states with COVID-19 hotspots saw some of the most travel, including North and South Dakota, Montana, and Wyoming. Holiday shipping deadlines are looming. If you want your packages to arrive in time for Christmas, the deadline for ground shipping is December 15th for UPS, FedEx, and the Postal Service. You have until December 19th to ship via priority mail through the Postal Service, and you can ship as late as December 22nd for UPS and FedEx second-day air, or December 23rd for UPS next-day air and FedEx priority overnight. The restaurant industry continues to suffer as the pandemic rages on. 10,000 establishments across the U.S. have closed temporarily or permanently since the start of September. Advocates are calling on lawmakers to approve $120 billion in assistance for the industry. And comfort food remains king in 2020, and White Castle wants a piece of the crown. The fast food chain is bringing back its Sloppy Joe slider and mac and cheese nibblers just in time for hibernation season. White Castle says the items are intended to offset the dreary days of winter. The comfort kicks are available for a limited time. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is down 63 points. The NASDAQ off 101. The S&P 500 down 13.5. Let's check in now with QN06 Farm Director Pam Yankee. At least the sun's out today.
Boy, and I got short sleeves on to celebrate. I wish I could keep them around a little longer, but we'll take what we can get. And my markets are going up, so I got all kinds of good news today. The other good news, I guess, we can point to USDA. They have announced that the Biden administration is selecting former U.S. Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack to go back to the post. He was, of course, the U.S. Ag Secretary under the Obama administration for 8 years. He is currently the Executive Director, CEO of the U.S. Dairy Export Council. I had talked with him and kind of teased him that he probably never imagined that he was going to end up working and knowing so much about the dairy industry when he first walked into USDA so many years ago. But again, former U.S. Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack from Iowa is now the administration's pick to become the 32nd U.S. Ag Secretary. Talking a little bit more about what's happening as far as news is concerned, we're keeping an eye not just on our weather, but South American weather. They have been very dry. They are actually a little bit behind as far as planting is concerned. But again, that's the weather-driven nature of what we're seeing in our commodities today. So corn, beans, and wheat all trading higher. The softer commodities, unfortunately, continue to be in our fluid milk contracts. We are continuing to see an awful lot of milk that's being produced not just here, but around the world. And again, the challenge, trying to make sure it's got a market to go to. Today, barrel cheese in Chicago is unchanged at $1.42. 40-pound block cheese up 1/4 cent at $1.64.5, while double A butter dropped to $1.51. $1.50 per pound. And speaking of dairy, like I said, and these fluid milk contracts are down on the midday. Those numbers have changed. So remember, dairy farmers, Friday is your absolute deadline, at least right now, to get signed up for the Dairy Margin Coverage Program through your County Farm Service Agency office. While you're there, make sure, regardless of what you're growing, that you've also signed up for the Coronavirus Food Assistance Program Round 2. That also closes on Friday, Mark.
All right, a lot of end-of-the-year stuff coming up. All right, Pam, thank you. Here's Josh now with a look at that sunny and warm forecast.
Hey, Mark. Yeah, a great day out there. I chose a good day to be here working for the weather department, giving them some time off. It is a great day for you to maybe get outside, take a nice walk, or maybe get the kids out of the house if they're working from home today, because it's going to be well above average. As far as records go, it looks like we're not going to make it there. As we take a look at our graphics right now, the record high for December 9th is 60 degrees set back in 1946. We're going to be around 50 today, so still shy of that record, but well above average where we normally sit this time of the year in the mid to upper 30s. Current conditions right now, Madison, 48 degrees, not a cloud in the sky as we take a look at the Edgewater Skycam. A glorious day after a couple of days being stuck in the clouds. Not a lot as far as wind right now, so that wind chill staying right around that current temperature, which is a good feeling out there. Weather track right now across Wisconsin shows no clouds across the state. All of Wisconsin really basking in that sunshine today after a couple of days in the clouds, and you're going to want to enjoy that because we've got some changes on the way, but we'll enjoy it for now. 48 degrees in Madison, a little warmer out to the west and south, 50 in Mineral Point. 48 degrees both in Boscobel and Platteville, a little warmer towards the Lake Michigan shoreline. They started the day a little warmer than us here in the Madison metro. Those wind speeds just a tad bit out of the northwest right now, 5 miles per hour here in Madison, a little bit more down in Janesville where you're seeing winds around 8 miles an hour out of the northwest. Future track temperatures go like this. We'll be warming up into the upper 40s to near 50 this afternoon. You can see we'll reach those highs right around 3:30 to 4:30 this afternoon, and then we'll be cooling things off as we head into the evening. Right after sunset, temperatures will be going back down into the 30s, and we'll be down below freezing by the time most of you go to bed overnight. Now, this is what we want to talk about right now, though. This is what all eyes are on this weekend. We've got the potential for some snowfall moving into the region, though a lot playing into this right now, depending on if it comes a little farther north or south. That could play a role in if we see any snowfall accumulation. Some of you might see some snowfall accumulation right now as we go ahead from Friday night into Saturday morning. You can see that snow rain line really hanging over southern Wisconsin right now, and that's why we could see a big drop-off as to what kind of precipitation people see across the metro here. And by Sunday, those things clearing out into Michigan, and Sunday clearing out shouldn't be too bad on Sunday. There's your 7-day forecast. Again, 48 degrees this afternoon. Get outside with all that sunshine. Still staying in the upper 40s tomorrow, 46 degrees, and then those changes come in Friday. 38 degrees. We'll start with rain that mixed the snow overnight into Saturday, and that's when we'll be watching those snowfall accumulations. Cooling down for Sunday, and then we'll be staying in the low 30s into next week, a little quieter with some chances for flurries both Tuesday and Wednesday. But yeah, Mark, we'll be keeping our eye on that weekend storm system. The good news is at least it's coming on the weekend, and most people will be home, but things could really change, and a lot of us looking for a white Christmas, so this might be our chance. We'll have a close eye here on News 3 Now and over on the First Warn weather app.
You'll have to keep an eye on the track, that's for sure. All right, Josh, thank you. Ahead at noon, Google is out with its annual Year in Search list. We'll tell you what's featured on this year's top trending searches. Coming up on News 3 Now at noon.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This Christmas, Fleet Farm has every gift for every list. Gifts are big at Fleet Farm. You'll find the biggest selection and the biggest savings. Know someone who's big into toys? Get up to 50% off our low fleet price on all toys. Or for someone who's big into tools, a 192-piece DeWalt Mechanics tool set is just $19.99. Fleet Farm has gifts for everyone on your list. Christmas shopping just got easier. Fleet Farm. Gifts are big here.
Jewelry Free gifts for all the special people on your list are at Diamond Select in Stoughton. Diamond studs are always a hit. Already have diamond studs? Get larger ones. Getting engaged this December? Diamond Select has stunning engagement rings ready to go in all the popular styles. With free gift wrapping, Christmas shopping at Diamond Select is easy in, easy out. Find budget-friendly stocking stuffers throughout the store. This Christmas, shop Diamond Select on Main Street in downtown Stoughton.
At iMart Express, we've enhanced our safety and cleaning standards so that you can shop safely and save. Get 2 pairs of glasses for under $40 and 2 pairs of progressives for under $80. Shop safely and save at iMart Express.
Right glasses.
Right price.
Right now.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Keeping yourself and your family safe from germs and bacteria is made easy with Cetus ultraviolet technology for sterilization. Through time-tested ultraviolet irradiation, killing 99% of dangerous microbes is simple and effortless. UV light technology is faster and more reliable than water-based disinfectants. Now easier than ever to live germ-free. Visit www.cetusonline.com. That is CETUSonline.com.
If a physical or emotional condition keeps you from working, Social Security should pay disability benefits. Often it doesn't, and deserving people are denied. I'm attorney Don Becker. Don't give up. In Wisconsin, we've turned thousands of disability denials into approvals. Disability law is all we do.
Call the Becker Law Office, 1-800-254-7766.
Well, if you want to know what people were thinking about in 2020, ask Google. The search engine behemoth is out with its year-in search data, which shows in 2020 Americans were interested in everything from election results to sourdough bread. CBS's Nancy Chen takes a look at the top trends.
With trillions of searches each year, Google knows what's on everyone's mind.
Why was searched more than ever?
2020's top trending searches reveal both the obvious,
election results and coronavirus,
and the unexpected.
Why were chainsaws invented?
In this pandemic year, many Americans in lockdown encountered new challenges. Molly Vandenberg is Google's trends expert.
You have how to cut men's hair at home, how to color your hair at home, and also how to wash your hands. Also, where to buy toilet paper, where to buy face masks.
Virtual field trips provided families with much-needed escapes, and sourdough's popularity rose to new heights.
I've found myself falling in love with sourdough. Actually, I have nothing to do.
And in case you forgot, 2020 actually began before the pandemic.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that.
Shakira was the top trending musical artist, thanks to her headlining halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Crash into the wall.
And race car driver Ryan Newman topped the athletes list after his horrific crash at the Daytona 500.
He went on to talk about what the accident meant to him and how he was going to react as a result. People continued to be interested in him as a topic.
The top 3 how to help search trends were for Australia fires, Black Lives Matter, and the coronavirus.
There's so much empathy and a lot of good in the world, and people are looking for ways to help.
Offering some inspiration for what we might Google in the new year. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
Google's methodology calculates the greatest increase in searches over a sustained period in this year compared to last. Let's Google sunny and warmer, and we come up with Josh Prater.
Hey, Mark. Yeah, great day to get outside, so be sure to do that this afternoon. Let's take a live look from our Queen Bee Radio Skycam right now in Platteville. You can see not a cloud in the sky. Blue skies all across southern Wisconsin this afternoon. Current temperatures right now, we are in the upper 40s already. 48 degrees here in Madison, already in the 50s just to the west of the Madison Metro. There's your day planner for today. Again, the upper 40s later on. And again, we'll be watching that storm into the weekend.
You're right, Josh. Get out and enjoy this weather while you can. That's our time for now. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon.